CBS News political director and Face the Nation moderator joins. John Dickerson is in Washington. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Charlie.
So Trump is winning primaries. He's better organized. He's got better leadership in his campaign. Is anything likely to stop him now?
It seems awfully hard to see how he would get stopped. And even if he doesn't get to the 1,237 delegates that would give him a majority, every one of these big wins is a chance for him to come out and make a claim for fairness. I mean, he's turned into the fairness candidate who's saying, if I go to the convention and I have the delegates and the votes, I should get the nomination regardless of this threshold. And that's a huge moment for him to make that argument in the debate he's been in with the Republican Party. Every one of these victories he gets. So he's building momentum towards that number he needs to get, but he's also building points in an argument.
So what are the... Go ahead, Nora. What are the challenges for him now, John?
Well, the challenges are for him to keep draining the Never Trump movement from getting any fresh new anecdotes. So he stopped the eruptions that we used to see sort of every couple of hours. He's got a new campaign team that's obviously added some discipline to the process. And he needs to basically keep making his fairness argument, which is really one of the best cases he can make for future contests, telling people to rally around him because he thinks basically that the voice of the people should be heard. And that's a great pitch for him to make for the rest of the contest.
Bernie Sanders outspent Hillary Clinton by millions of dollars here in New York. He had huge crowds, and yet she crushed him on Election Day yesterday. Will today be remembered as the day that she clinched the nomination? I mean, the next three big contests are Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and California, in which she's expected to win handily.
I think you're right. I mean, it was a decisive win, and it proved that the underlying rules that the Clinton team and most Democratic strategists have been arguing are in place, which is to say in a closed primary with a diverse electorate that she does well. And she did very, very well. It's mathematically really that you can add the numbers up to get a way for Sanders to survive, but you almost need to do some voodoo to make it work. I mean, she's really on her way, and other than some miracle happening, for Bernie Sanders, she's going to have the nomination.
Back to Donald Trump. Is it possible that the party now will understand that he is inevitable and that it's necessary for them to rally around him? And by that, I mean his competitors in the primary process and party leaders.
I don't know about the competitors in the primary process. They don't necessarily lose anything by staying in the race. That's different than the case for Bernie Sanders. It'll be interesting to see how he behaves. In terms of party leaders, I think there are a lot of people who write big checks for the party who don't want Donald Trump to be the nominee. But these victories make it very hard for them to go at him.
John Dickerson, thank you.